Hello, welcome to Jupiter Farm. So today we are about to introduce a new fish into our pond. Of course, this is just 150 pieces of juvenile, and of course, the place we got it from, we got they counted up to 170 or so thereabout for us, and this is because. Of course, because of mortality rate, they will always add some to you. So what I'm doing in this channel right now is to show you the progress of the fish, daily, weekly, and all of that, monthly, and until it is harvested. So today is the first day, and today is 22nd of December 2025. 22nd of December 2025. So we have other fishes on the pond, in our pond, but we are actually not we didn't do video for any of that. This is our first video on this channel. On this video, this is basically educational to show you how we've been doing it. So we brought in this fish pond, this 150 pieces of fish in a juvenile into our pond, and we are about to introduce it to our pond. But the first thing we are doing is we removed the water we brought it with, and then we fetched the water in our own pump, in our own tank, and then added a little salt to the water, and then introduce it into our own water. Now the reason for that is to get it used to the water that we are going to use to train it, and so we didn't put it into the pond directly. We allow it to rest. So you can see they are inside a bucket right now. You can see this bucket. This is where they are right now. This is a rubber paint bucket. This is where they are. So I'm just using this to bring them up so that you can see it well. You see that? All right. So that's where they are. And then we are trying now to introduce them into the fish pond. So the next thing we are going to do, since we have added salt into our own water and then introduce them into the water inside this bucket, the next thing is to prepare the pond where they are going to live. So I will show you how the pond looks right now. So we've washed the pond. The next thing we did was to wash the pond. So you can see we've washed the pond. This is 8 by 4 size of pond, 8 by 4 size of pond, and we washed it. And the next thing we are doing is that we are adding water into this place, into the pond. So this is a tarpaulin pond. It's actually a bit big. It should be able to train this 150. I actually do not like piling of fish in one little space. So this 150, the last one thing I trained here was 100 fishes, but this time we are making it 150. So we are adding water already in the pond. After that, the next thing we will do is to introduce the fish into the pond. But of course, the fish should have rested, and then the water here should have settled. We are not going to just introduce them. And of course, the next thing is to feed them after that. So for now, this is the what we have done so far. We have changed the water. We have introduced them to the water, adding salt in order for the fish to get acquainted with the water we are training them with. Then the next thing we have done is that we washed this pond, washed it very thoroughly, and then used salt to disinfect it. So what we did with salt, we put salt inside a little bucket like this, and then the next thing we do is we add water into it, and we use the salt in the water, pour water, make sure the water is full, and then we use maybe a towel or something to make sure we use it to rub round the pond. Rub around the pond, the ground floor, the up, everywhere. Just make sure that the salty water touches everywhere. That is in order to disinfect the pond from any germs and any other thing that could cause the fish harm. So that's it for now. The next video I'll be bringing you is the process of introducing the fish, and then of course from there I'll bring you the process of first feeding of the fish. I will not feed them until the next 6 hours to 24 hours. In the next 6 hours rather. So I may introduce them in the evening today, and then it will be 6 to 12 hours in the morning the next day that I will give them food. So I'm not going to feed them once. It's not that once I introduce them I will feed them. No, I don't go about my fish like that. So I will get back to you in these 2-3 stages. Every stage I will show you and I will send it to the video. So this is a diary of 150 fishes, how we started to how we end it. Every mistake, if there is mortality, I will let you know. Whatever issue we have, I will let you know. If we have profit, I will let you know. Thank you and God bless you. Do not forget to subscribe to Jupiter Farm and Farm Diaries.